Manila woke to headlines that signaled a new era. U.S. Typhoon missiles go live in Luzon. The news electrified the city, from Makati's cafes to crowded jeepneys in Quezon City. Anxiety and pride mingled in the air. This was more than a military upgrade. The Philippines was no longer a bystander in its own region. Today, January 30th, 2026, marks a decisive break from the past. The U.S. Army's Typhoon system, with its Tomahawk cruise missiles, is a game-changer. For the first time, the Philippines wields credible firepower to defend its waters. This deployment is the result of years of strategic realignment and renewed U.S.-Philippine partnership. The presence of advanced American weaponry sends a clear message to Beijing. Aggression now carries real risk. For ordinary Filipinos, long harassed by Chinese vessels, this is a moment of empowerment. Military leaders have trained hard for this day, integrating new systems and tactics. The alliance with the U.S. is no longer symbolic, it's tangible, steel and missile. The region's strategic balance has shifted overnight, centered on the Philippine archipelago. This is about more than hardware, it's about national resolve. As the sun sets over Manila Bay, a new chapter begins. The Philippines steps forward as a key Indo-Pacific player, armed with modern deterrence. The nation is no longer just courageous, it's credible. The world is watching and the Philippines is ready. A new missile age has dawned. The Philippines, an archipelago of over 7,600 islands, sits at the crossroads of global trade and power. Its proximity to the South China Sea and the Luzon Strait makes it a strategic prize and a target. The West Philippine Sea dispute has brought daily confrontations with China, from harassed fishermen to naval standoffs. The 2016 Hague ruling invalidated China's claims, but intimidation persists. This is more than a territorial fight. It's about resources, dignity, and the rule of law. Realizing diplomacy alone is not enough, the Philippines has shifted to a defense-first strategy. Strengthening its U.S. alliance, the country is now an active partner in regional security. The stakes are high. The Indo-Pacific stability depends on what happens here. The Philippines is no longer a pawn, it's becoming a fortified bastion, shaping the region's future. The nation stands at a historic crossroads, ready to defend its sovereignty. The U.S.-Philippine alliance is stronger than ever, anchored by the Mutual Defense Treaty. Washington's commitment now explicitly covers Philippine forces in the South China Sea. This is more than words, it's backed by advanced military support and training. U.S. foreign military financing is fueling a rapid modernization of the armed forces of the Philippines. Decades of outdated equipment are being replaced with cutting-edge technology. U.S. advisors are working side by side with Filipino counterparts, building a modern, interoperable force. The Typhoon missile system is the centerpiece, giving the Philippines the power to deter threats far beyond its shores. This is a strategic investment in regional stability. The Navy is acquiring new ships, the Air Force is upgrading jets and radars, and the Army is transforming for coastal defense. The goal, a layered porcupine defense that makes the Philippines a tough target. The modernization is comprehensive, covering all branches and domains. The Philippines is no longer just defending itself, it's contributing to the security of the entire region. A new era of partnership and capability has begun. Advanced missile systems are reshaping the South China Sea's military balance. For years, China's Navy operated with impunity. Now the Philippines has a powerful asymmetric edge. Land-based missiles can threaten billion-dollar warships from shore, creating real deterrence. The BrahMos supersonic missile, now in Philippine hands, is a formidable ship killer. These systems turn the coastline into a no-go zone for hostile navies. The focus has shifted from counting ships to connecting sensors, shooters, and command centers. The Philippines doesn't need a massive navy, just the ability to see and strike threats at a distance. Now, diplomatic protests are backed by the implicit threat of missile force. This strengthens Manila's hand in negotiations and protects its resources and people. The new balance of power is about preventing conflict, not provoking it. Deterrence is the goal, making aggression too costly to contemplate. A stable, rules-based order is within reach. The Philippines is building a network of security partnerships across the Indo-Pacific. The U.S. alliance is central, but Manila is also deepening ties with Japan, India, Australia, South Korea, and Israel. Japan provides patrol vessels and advanced radars, enhancing maritime awareness. India's BrahMos missile deal marks a new era of defense cooperation. Australia and South Korea supply ships, jets, and joint training. Israel's Spider system boosts air defense. These partnerships create a resilient, multinational shield. The Philippines is no longer dependent on a single ally. It's part of a diverse, united front. This web of alliances amplifies its security and diplomatic influence. Together, these nations uphold freedom of navigation and international law. The Philippines is now a vital node in a collective defense network. The Philippine military's transformation is defined by cutting-edge technology. The U.S. Typhoon system brings long-range strike power, able to hit land and sea targets hundreds of miles away. The Indian BrahMos missile, nearly 3 times the speed of sound, creates a lethal anti-ship barrier. The Marine Corps now operates one of Southeast Asia's most potent coastal defenses. Air defense is revolutionized by Israel's Spider system, protecting against jets, drones, and missiles. New South Korean and Japanese radars extend the military's reach, providing early warning and targeting data. These systems are integrated into a multi-layered defense network. The fusion of sensors and shooters makes the Philippine defense posture credible and effective. The modernization is strategic, not random. Each system fills a critical role. The result, a resilient high-tech shield against any threat. The Philippines is now equipped to defend its territory with confidence. Technology is the backbone of its new deterrence. Modernization has sparked a cultural shift within the armed forces of the Philippines. The focus has moved from counterinsurgency to defending against state-level threats. Training with U.S. and allied forces is now more complex, involving live-fire drills and joint operations. Filipino troops are mastering advanced systems and integrating with allied forces. Morale and professionalism are at an all-time high. The military is attracting top talent, eager to serve in a high-tech, vital role. The AFP is now a respected, capable institution at home and abroad. This transformation deters aggression and protects sovereignty. The goal is not conflict, but credible defense and peace. The Philippines is no longer a passive victim. It's an active guardian of its future. The nation stands ready to defend its rights in a complex world. The Luzon Strait, between the Philippines and Taiwan, is a critical maritime choke point. Control of this passage is vital for any navy seeking access between the South China Sea and the Pacific. By deploying Typhoon and BrahMos missiles in northern Luzon, the Philippines can contest this gateway. Hostile ships or submarines face extreme risk crossing the strait in a crisis. This capability complicates China's strategic calculations and limits its naval freedom. It also supports Taiwan's security by threatening any encirclement attempt. The Philippines, while not a formal ally of Taiwan, plays a key role in regional stability. Geography is now a strategic asset, not a vulnerability. Manila's control of the strait gives it influence and leverage with major powers. The nation is no longer a bystander, it's the gatekeeper. The Luzon Strait is now a pillar of Philippine and regional security. The Philippines has become a frontline state in Indo-Pacific security. Geography and new capabilities have thrust it into a central role. Its missile defenses and alliances directly challenge China's expansionist tactics. The risk of escalation is now higher for Beijing, not just in the South China Sea, but in any Taiwan contingency. The Philippines sets an example for other Southeast Asian nations. Asymmetric capabilities and partnerships can deter coercion. The country is now a hardened anchor in the first island chain. The deployment of advanced missiles marks a turning point for the region. The Philippines is reclaiming its agency and defending the rules-based order. Deterrence and stability are the new watchwords. The nation stands taller than ever, a vigilant guardian and pivotal player in the Indo-Pacific.